Okay, so lately I've been talking about this movie, The Civil War. And today I'd like to put forward a fan theory about one of the major plot points that everyone seems to have a problem with the movie Civil War. Now, in the movie Civil War, you have the United States that has gotten itself into, of course, a civil war, and there's numerous factions fighting one another in what used to be the United States. And one of those factions is this alliance of Texas and California. And everyone was like, no, that's not realistic whatsoever. And I kind of agree with that. Now, the director had said, well, these two states, he wanted to show that they would put aside their ideological differences to take on this fascist in the United States, in Washington, the president, right? And I'm thinking, no, that's not why they would team up. And this is how my theory goes. It's basically the United States went to shit, right? So California, being the richest state in the Union, or one of the richest, decides, you know what? We don't want to get dragged down with this shit. So they decide to become an independent nation. So they can keep on making a shit ton of money and not have to be dragged down into economic collapse with the rest of us. And now Texas, whenever there's a problem, their solution is always to succeed. So they're succeeding, and because they have the oil, they too become another rich nation. So it's two independent nations. And then, of course, the United States starts threatening the two of them. Now, alone, they wouldn't be able to take on the fascist government of the United States. So they team up so they can remain independent nations. It's like NATO, right? But just with two states, California and Texas. Or should I say two countries? Because that's what they are. They're not one country working together. It's two independent nations working together so they can make a shit ton of cash. So when, the United States, fascist government falls, they remain independent. They don't rejoin the Union. They don't let other states in. They stay on their own, making a shit ton of money. California goes its way. Texas goes this way. They become rivals. And that's how my theory goes. What do you think? Do you think that would be plausible in this situation?